there's anything I've learned about pursuit recently, especially as a guy, this is a learning, and I'll share this, and I want to throw it back to you because I want to hear your thoughts. Someone was telling me before, like Jesus was such a stud, like such a man. What I mean by that, he was like, okay, don't take, oh gosh, that could be, don't clip that, don't, maybe edit that out.
No,
Point of what I mean is, if you want an example of what a man should be, just look at Jesus. And I look at Jesus and I'm like, okay, Jesus did not need to come down, didn't need to save me, but he initiated. And I don't know, like.
And he led with gentleness.
Yeah. But what even when I initiate, he's like, I have looked at my mom at times, and I'm like, why? Again, being human, being real. Mom, init. Just waiting for my mom to do it. I'm being imperfect. This is something I've done in the past, and I've realized my mom does this too. Anak, init. And then we're kind of just waiting.
Like parinig to each other.
Yeah. Like, who's gonna do something about the situation? Anak, sakit ng likod ko. Like, are you gonna do anything about it or not? And so I was like, okay, like as a guy, I need to initiate. And I'm not saying women can't initiate.
Yeah.
But if I'm looking at, I'm a man, I'm looking at how to be a good man, I will look at the life of Jesus. Jesus initiated for us, didn't need to save us. Like he said, sorry, I'm going on a whole thing now, but like, in terms of, he gave his life so that we might choose it. So he basically threw out his life just to give us a chance, an opportunity. And so that's something I'm like, oh man, how many times do I expect something in return?
Yeah.
How many times do I expect something back? But if I just initiate and I lead with gentleness, and stuff like that. So I'm just looking at the guys here in the room and I'm like, okay, I got to initiate. So in my own life of, okay, what do I want? I want Jesus. Okay, is this going to lead, you know what I mean? Like, God's hand is in it. He wants me to enjoy. I'm still his kid, but I do want the presence of my Father, and I'll go after that.
Yeah.
And so recently, I can say I have been enjoying the Bible and reading it. The guy, Pastor Paul, love him. He said, "There's a beauty in when the discipline becomes pleasure."
Yeah.
And so I think I've reached that point. It's a daily. Good friend of mine recently got me a really nice Bible. I think I'm on the spectrum. Because
really,
I think we all are. Just being honest, I think that's not. I love,
and I am too.
Because I like the sensory. Like it's a suede Bible.
Me too. I'm a very sensitive.
Yes.
I haven't been leaning on this.
Okay, and I've been the sound of like on a hardcover book. I love it. I've been talking about a lot about it.
Same.
And so in general, I feel like I enjoy stuff when I can experience
very
it. Very
tactile.
Yes, and so. I've been really enjoying. I got a matching notebook, pens, everything.
Love it.
So anyway, I just realized point of all this is if I want to go where I want to go, I can't wait passively for something to bring me there.
You can't. You carve a space.
Yes, carve a space.
Like what we said earlier.
So going back to it.
For me, who am I?
Yeah.
I don't really post so much about like this new path that I'm on my faith because
it's a journey.
It's a journey, and faith is a personal thing. The way you practice is different. The way you want to, or the way you feel closer to God is different. The way I've been doing it is, whatever I'm interested in, whatever I super love right now, I feel like God is sitting beside me and I'm telling him about it. Like in terms of like, let's say your Pokemon cards, I'd be like, this card is like the most valuable one. So like kind of like talk to him about that. Like I'm sharing my interest with like my best friend or like a parent. So that's how I've been doing it. In terms of, I don't post it online because people will always take things the wrong way if they want to. And I feel like people will be like, God na lang yan gayon. But like, they don't have to be included in my journey right now. That's my thing. So I'm just going to keep it there. And, another thing that I liked that you said was when discipline becomes pleasurable. Yeah. I feel like that's where I am with my fitness. I really enjoy working out now more than I did before. Before it was kind of just like, I have to work out. But now I really like it because I've paired it with whenever I watch anime, because I love anime. I've loved anime since I was a kid. And every time I watch my shows, one day I was sitting there like, what am I doing? I'm just watching. What am I I can get my weights and I can do reps while I watch.
Right.
So that's what I do now. Apparently, there's a term. It's called habit stacking.
Okay.
You know that?
Yes.
So that's what I do.
Atomic habits, I think.
Yeah.
It's in there. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Atomic habits, habit stacking. So that's what I do now. And to respond to what you said about like your mom and you doing like ang init.
Yeah.
When I said that my family and I are very communicative, we have none of that.
Oh, nice.
We don't make parinig at all. We're always just like, you know what? We'll call each other out. I feel like you haven't been there at like family functions. I would really appreciate if you could make an effort to go next week. Yeah, I'm sorry. I've just been really up to here with work, and I feel like I need time for myself to recover. But you're right. I'll be there next time. That's how we talk. No, mom's so sleepy. She slept at 1.
Oh.
Woke up at 5 just to pick
Do you
me
want
up.
anything? Like 1K, just like no, I'm kidding.
Yeah,
Sorry.
you can put my jacket there and just like
Yeah.
Again.
I'm sure. This is weird. Does your mom snore?
Do you snore?
Well, I'm
No.
sure it would still be beautiful in terms of like the voice.
Yeah.
The voice would still be nice. The snore would still be melodic and have a tone to it. Anyway, but yeah.
Since you asked them, I would ask them who is Inka behind the content. Is
Like, yeah, what have you been seeing recently?
it very different? Right, that's so hard.
Definitely more confident.
Okay. Wow.
She's our boss girl.
What's changed? What's changed?
Well,
Can we hear this? Is it a little bit? Yeah. Okay.
from before. Oh my
Ah,
goodness.
here we go.
Ah, see? I just spoke.
Painfully. See, the earth shakes. No. Okay. No, it's okay.
We'll
Serene will
keep
come
it there,
in, and
yeah.
we'll keep on going. Yep, it's a fork, everybody. By the way, that holds up our signs. Go ahead. Yes, Tita. Yeah.
I've seen her grow up.
Mm.
Okay, when she was small, toddler, you were very confident, and so like I thought this girl is going to be somebody someday. And
She
I
saw it na.
Why?
I saw her not like that. And then as life happened, her relationships kind of humbled her, and then kind of all these other things.
More than humbled, I think it minimized me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I said okay. Yes.
Why are you laughing?
No, exactly. I was like, I was still smiling at your mom, and then I didn't fully realize what was being said. So I said yes, absolutely. Yeah, okay.
So,
Continue.
so life happened, and she got minimized so many times. And then she picked herself again, and now she's like, wow, a full circle.
Yeah.
Full circle. I see her now as a this bubbly 3-year-old.
Okay.
But I don't know Inka as long as her mom does, of course.
Yeah, I think very few people.
Yeah.
But what, for me, what I saw was that she is becoming more into herself.
Okay.
Like when you were young, you're always looking outside
Mm.
for approval.
Okay.
You're always looking outside for feedback. But I've seen Inka become enough for herself.
Great. She's really proud of that. Like, hey.
She went through
Yeah.
to do that, for that to happen. But I
Yeah.
think the fire was needed so she can be molded into who she is supposed to become.
Yeah.
I'm a shiny broadsword now.
Wow. Please don't get too close. No, but hey, all formed through fire. And sorry, just as your mom was speaking, and again, we'll put subs on for everyone. And you know, if you're watching this or listening to this on Spotify, just don't cry. Just go on YouTube. Don't skip the ads. But I what I was hearing as well is it sounds like life is humbled. I feel like life will humble all of us. And to the people who don't feel like that's the case, just wait.
Oh, it's coming.
and pray there are people around you to help you pick up the pieces. Like I've gone through that. I
That's
feel like
them.
everyone.
That's them for me. Like the only reason why I'm able to comfortably sit in self-assurance
Right.
is because they allow me the space to do that. They don't make fun of me. They don't like have weird side comments to try to humble me. they correct me
Right.
if needed.
Right.
They call me out. Like, I'll ask, is this okay? Blah, blah, blah. I'll write something. Tita Adi's like, I don't like this part. I'm like, okay, let me
Yeah.
let me change that.
Yeah.
But you need that
Yeah.
to grow. And my family does that for me. My dad's sister, my godmother, she gives it as it is. She'll tell me like, I don't think that this is right. I think what you should do is like this, like that. But also at the same time, when I do something that she likes or something that I should have done, she'll message me words of support. She'll be like, I love
great.
you so much. You're doing such a great job. You're handling this with grace. So it's a very privileged position I'm in. I recognize that I have a very strong support system. Not a lot of people have that.
Right. If I can ask, and you don't have to answer this, but I feel like everyone will have an answer to a degree. What's the biggest thing that's humbled you, or in order to help people going through their fire right now? How do you let them know they're not alone? Like what's that fire that you've gone through that has been like, okay, I'm stronger now because of this.
Yeah. We can always blame outside forces, but unless we recognize the things that we need to work on, you'll run into the same problems over and over again.
Yeah.
Because, I came from, I've had 2 relationships my whole life. Okay, so the first one was 11 years. The last one was almost 5 years. Not the last one. I'm not going to say it's not the last one, okay? The most recent one.
Yeah.
There you go. Because words have power,
Yes.
right?
Yes,
Right?
true.
Okay. So my first relationship was 11 years. My most recent one was almost 5 years.
And you're meaning in terms of length of the
Yeah.
Sorry, I was
the
like
length of
11 years old. Inka's
No.
Sorry. Yes,
I
11
was-
years and 5 years.
Yes, I was 19 when the first one started, and then, so not 11. And I am very aware of the things that my exes did wrong or could have done better.
Right.
And I could very easily just be like, well, if they did this and they did that, blah, 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 blah. But I also had my own contribution to that dynamic, obviously, because a relationship is made of 2 people.
Right.
And to be able to grow and become better and become the version that we were talking about earlier, that version that you want to be, that's closest or like the most resembles your highest self. You need to be able to recognize these very painfully human parts of you that need to be addressed if you want to address them. There's a you that you want to get to, and these are things that you need to fix to get there. If you don't want to fix it, that's fine. You stay there. That's your choice.
Right.
But if you want this, you got to go through that.
Yeah. Totally. And I think that's something that's tough to, and I'm thinking because I have this of like what you struggle most with. There's a common denominator and when you're with people.
Yeah.
And so be like, oh man, they suck at this.
Yeah.
And then 3 different situations. I'm like, they're all different people.
Mm-hmm.
Who's the common denominator? It's me. And so
Yeah.
I'm grateful for the people that hold up the mirrors. I'm gonna push this a little bit, and I will also answer first.
Yes, please.
What are the people that we love and the people that are close to us? I always like the analogy of like they hold up a mirror.
Yeah.
So like the people, if they can get close to you to hold up the mirror, and make you see yourself, then it's like those are the people that you can trust. And so, if you're willing to answer this, what are the mirrors, or sorry, what are the things you've been seeing in the mirror recently? Because you have great people that are showing that to you. For me, I'm looking. What are the things I think recently, I've been really getting a feeling of weight on my heart to not make excuses. I think that's fair. Yeah. I've been putting stuff off for some time because I haven't been able to. It hasn't been convenient to do. And I'm realizing again, initiate. So I'm like, okay, if I want things to change, if I want to be more trustworthy, if I want to be able to look after more, if I want to be more excellent, then I have to not be lazy. And so we, even in like my small group at the moment, we had a small group I won't tell the people's names are, but the people there, we were all open. I was like, I realized that I haven't been great at following through on this, or I haven't been the most obedient or humble on this. And so I think for me, there is a challenge with laziness, but not laziness in the sense of like, I'm just at home chilling, not doing anything.
Yeah.
It's I'm tired, but I still have to show up. And so I don't know if that's I want to give more because I feel like that's still it's an easy answer.
Yeah.
But I want to know for you, is there anything that you've been seeing in the mirror?
For sure.
You're like, I gotta change this.
For sure. Each person does hold up a specific mirror, and what they reflect back to you is different. You don't see the same reflection in each person, right? So let's say with my mom, the mirror that she holds up to me is, I need to be a little bit more patient.
Okay.
Right? So with...
My topic for today is patience. So.
Oh, there you go.
We haven't gotten there. So anyway, let's be patient,
Be
guys.
patient,
Okay,
be patient,
yeah.
Okay? With Tita D and RJ, the mirror that they hold up to me is, I also need to follow through more.
Okay.
Because I'm very forgetful. My mind tends to go all over the place. And like they'll send contracts to me in the morning. They'll be like, can you sign this? I'm like, okay. And then it's been 2 days. And then I didn't sign. So I'm like, oh, right. So I need to like put myself in that space where I will sign it, or I need to have more initiative, right? Because this is work. I have a friend, Mon. She lives in Cubao. I live in Alabang.
Yes.
And I don't know how to drive. So it's hard for me to go out and stuff like that. And the mirror that she holds up to me is, I tend to be very flaky. We'll make plans, and then as the date comes closer, I'm like, oh, I can't go home, whatever. I can't blame that on like my mental health or my mood that day, because we all have moods. But if you promise to see somebody, you made that promise to them, right? So I need to work on that. Sorry, Mon. I'm going to send this video to you. This is my apology. Public apology.
Hey, she's aware. That's half the battle.
Yes, I love you.
There you go. Yeah.
And I'm very thankful that I have friends to call me out on it, because I didn't realize I was doing it up until recently. And Mom knows this because I got on a call with my friend Justin, the one I was telling you about, right? And then Justin told me off. He's like, hey, you are a flaker. And I'm like, excuse me?
Yeah.
And I could feel the color rising to my face. The steam was coming out of my ears.
No more modulation.
No more. And I was like, I was getting annoyed.
Yeah.
But also, I knew that it was true.
Yeah.
And I was angry, sort of. I was annoyed. But what was behind that annoyance? Embarrassment. I was so embarrassed that, one, he called me out. That, two, I was doing that. And I got humiliated. But the root word of humiliation is humility, right? So that's medicine. It's bitter medicine. You don't like the taste, but it's good for you. So I swallowed that and I said, I'm sorry. You're right. Okay, I do that. I'm sorry, my bad. And when the call ended, I texted him again. I'm sorry. I will do my best to not do that moving forward. So when I make plans, even if I'm tired that day, like you, I'm going to have to push through because I made that promise to them. So these are the different mirrors that, they would hold up to me. My ex, my 11-year ex, the mirror that he held up to me was, I didn't take responsibility for my own actions, and I just kind of like gave the reins to him, became codependent, and just followed wherever he led. He also didn't know what the hell he was doing. So I'm just like, why did we get here?
No.
Yeah.
At least know where. Sorry.
And then I blamed him for getting to where we got, but I also could have done something about it and be like, hey, can we go this way? But, these are little nuances that it's difficult to get into, this 11-year relationship, right? So there are mirrors that the people around us hold to us. And they don't even have to, I would even argue that they don't have to be close to us to be able to hold that mirror up. Social media holds a mirror up to me that says, I tend to look for validation from strangers, I make this excuse to myself where it's like, yeah, well, it's my work. I need them to like me so that the brands like me, because if my audience likes me, the brands will pay me to make videos for them.
Yeah.
And if they don't like me, I don't get work, which is true.
Yeah.
But I don't need to base how I see myself professionally entirely on social media. These are people who don't know me at all.
Have you ever caught yourself making content just for the people?
Yes, I have. And that is a slippery slope because you will lose yourself, get lost in the sauce. And that's why, again, it's so important to have that fingerprint because that's what you can anchor yourself on. So whatever it is that I get into, as long as it has the core of me using my voice, then I can always manage to find my way back. There are people whose careers are so important to them, right? And my career is important to me, but that's because I know that it'll supplement the personal life that I want.
Great.
Like, I want to be able to take care of my parents. I want to be able to treat my siblings. I want to be able to make sure that my dog gets care anytime he gets sick.
And your snake.
And my 2 snakes.
2 snakes.
Yeah.
Percy and...
Andromeda.
There you go. Oh! Is this a...
Not Percy Jackson.
Okay.
Okay. Andromeda the galaxy, but yes. Yes.
I thought I hit one.
Yeah, well...
Okay. Yeah.
Puede. But Percy is short for persimmon, the fruit.
I like the fruit.
Yeah.
Okay. I saw there's a video you made. If just newsflash, if there's ever an interviewer or a podcaster, they're automatically a professional stalker. They just know how to. No, I'm just not in a weird. Dang it.
No, go on. Let's go.
No, but I mean, like, of course, I'll check the social media and I'll just we'll look through it as well. Just be like, okay, where's she at the moment? But I saw that you had a video with Persimmon, and you were just showing kids the snake again, harmless, nothing, no danger
venom.
at all.
Yeah.
But just letting the kids get closer to it, and I think it's so cool because a lot of kids. You know, we know it because we spend a lot of time with kids. There's fears, and the fears are always bigger.
Yeah.
Than
I can
what's in
bring
there.
Percy to your.
I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind. No, I used to. I had my moments with snakes as well, during shoots and stuff like that. So weird shoots, but anyway.
Actual snakes or
Actual snakes.
Okay.
Yeah. So they get tighter and everything. Anyway. I completely forgot the initial because it led me to something else. But I want to know. Since you've helped other kids overcome fear and overcome a bunch of different things, basically fear it's always bigger in our heads than it actually is.
Always.
It's like the reaction we think we're gonna get when we have a hard conversation, probably always bigger in our heads than it is in reality. Well, I want to know for you, how have you overcome your fears that are different? You know, you potentially face fear on a daily basis, and so I want to know how you face it, how you choose to face it.
I always, my support system is my superpower, I would say.
Great.
Because every time I get burned by the world, they're always there to catch me and say supporting words. And sometimes I don't believe them because when you are in a really dark space, your mind doesn't know how to process love, right? Have you felt that? Like,
I'm trying to think back. I was just listening to you. I'm reflecting again.
well, like when you have
okay.
bouts of like depression,
Yeah.
and when somebody tells you that you're loved, you hear it, but do you feel it?
Yeah, I hear you.
Right? It's like, yeah, I know, but it's like my mind can't accept that. And my support system never tires to let me know that I am loved, that I am supported. And that is the kind of push that I personally, because maybe it's different for some people. Some people have this inner strength that I greatly admire, that they don't need anybody. I'm not like that. I need people.
I'm not like that.
Right?
I need Jesus. That's
Amen.
Yeah,
Amen.
Sorry. Yeah.
Amen.
Yeah.
And you know Ben, right? Ben.
Ben,
Yeah. And
I know of him. I've met him a couple.
okay.
We're not.
So
Yeah.
I went on his podcast recently, and he asked me, what is something about you that people don't know? And I threw it back to him because I can't say what it is. So I asked him, you know me, what do you think people don't know about me? And then his reply was, you're so sensitive. Like emotionally, not like I get offended easily, but I am sensitive and I'm soft in terms of emotion because what other people see online is I look like I'm like super tough, that I don't care about what other people say, that I'm a no BS kind of woman. But in actuality, I am so sensitive. I cry a lot. When someone says something bad about me, I message them. And I'm just like crying in my room. I hug my dog and I'm like, why are people so mean? And I'm actually a very, very soft person. I cry at everything. When I scroll through social media and I see like military people coming home, I'm like, oh my God, this is so sweet. Like, I'm a sucker for like family movies and things like that.
Nice.
So, what were we talking about? I forgot. Oh, fear. Okay. So, fear does affect me greatly, but because I feel so supported, it gives me the courage to face it anyway, because that's what courage is, right? It's not being unafraid. It's going through something in spite of that fear, because you can't be courageous if you weren't first afraid, right?
And the question is always, what's going to be that inner strength? Where does that come from? What's the power that helps you to overcome? And it sounds like, I loved how you shared about your journey even in the faith, everything that you've been experiencing, your family, your great support system.
Yeah.
And I love it because it is a journey, and there's a progression to the whole journey as well. But I want to ask this last question. Sorry. Last two questions.
Okay.
Because the stats say people don't listen past an hour. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. The right people do.
Yes.
But it's the last serious question I have for you. I love it because I think some of the best thoughts I've had for me to ask you has actually come from your mother today. And so it sounds like you've gone through fire. You've gone through a journey. You've been humbled. You've been, steel has been brought out of this. But there is a patience to that purpose. And so that's something that I'm sure like a lot of people are trying to figure out. So my question to you is, how have you been patient with yourself, with the journey, with the process, throughout this journey of napakainit naman kasi not because of the aircon. I'm talking like there's fire around me. This sucks, and I have to go through it.
Yeah. Oh boy, I did not cope well, and I actually see a psychiatrist regularly because I need to be medicated for that, and it was not a good time for me. I had coping habits that were very harmful. I didn't like smoke or drink or anything, but just like physically harmful to me. And there were times when it got so dark that I couldn't even... I felt like I had nothing to hold on to except for the faith that I recently rediscovered. But even then, that felt like it wasn't even that strong. It just felt like a little string that went all the way up there, and I felt like I was at the bottom of a dark chasm, and I was literally just holding on to that string and hoping and praying over and over again that this would pass. And there was nothing I could do about it, because when you're in it, it feels like it's forever. But the only way to get through some things is to literally go through it. And it's like you're swimming across like a channel, and then you get tired right in the middle of it. And what are you going to do? Stop there? That's where you're going to stay. You're going to have to keep going to reach land. And that's what I felt like I had to do. And God, there's nothing more difficult than sitting in discomfort or sitting in pain. But you have no choice sometimes.
Right.
You're just going to have to wait. And patience, oh God, It was really hard. It was really hard. But sometimes when you have no choice but to sit there, voila, you just wait. Yes.
I want to say something. And sorry, I never take my phone out in an interview, and
It's
I've been
okay.
listening. But there's a story that if I can find it, would you be willing to read it?
Yes.
Just because I feel it perfectly encapsulates what you just said.
Okay. You're gonna make me cry.
I hope
You
I
hope
don't
so?
hope to make you cry. Sorry. Sorry. I don't want it's a story.
Is it the fig tree?
No.
Okay.
I really hope. Okay, this part we might cut out just because I don't want to take too long looking for it. Oh, there you go.
You know what? Yes.
Yeah, actually,
do
just
that.
speed up the.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, we found it.
Okay.
No. This was fitting, and especially with what you just talked about. But
Okay.
we talk about the journey and the process. This is a story of the Wise King's Ring. This is folklore. This is not real story. But would you do the honors of reading through that one?
Okay.
And this is the final answer that I would give to your.
The final
your-
answer.
Yeah.
Okay. The Wise King's Ring. In a prosperous kingdom long ago, there lived a powerful and respected king. Though he possessed wealth, honor, and victory in battle, he struggled with something no treasure could fix: mastering his emotions. When success came, he became proud and reckless. When hardship struck, he sank into fear and despair. The king grew troubled by how easily life's changing seasons controlled him. So one day, he summoned the wisest advisors, scholars, and elders in the kingdom. "I seek wisdom," he declared, "that can guide me in every moment of life. Something that will humble me in triumph and strengthen me in sorrow." The advisors debated for days but could not agree on a single answer. The king sent his most loyal servant on a journey across the world to find a ring that was fitting. The servant traveled through deserts, crossed stormy seas, climbed icy mountains, and searched crowded marketplaces. The servant explained his mission. The old jeweler smiled gently, engraved a simple phrase inside a plain gold ring, and handed it over. "That is the wisdom your king seeks," he said. The servant looked inside and read, "This too shall pass." That's nice.
the beautiful. I realized where the heck did the jeweler come from in that story? I don't
Yeah,
know
it
where-
went-
just popped up. I guess. But
He was like-
I deleted it after one point. No, but at the end of the day, I remember like you were saying, like it's going through it. It's going through
Yeah.
the discomfort. It's going through the pain. It's
Yeah.
going through. There's highs and lows, but at the end of the day, this too shall pass.
Everything passes. And I learned, it may sound cynical, but this too shall pass also applies to happy things,
Yeah. Yeah.
not just sad stuff. We always think that when it comes to like, when we're in despair, right? This too shall pass, this too shall pass. But happy things pass too. And it's sobering to think about, but such is life, number one. When you say this too shall pass when you're on stormy seas, it gives you hope.
Yeah.
When you say this too shall pass during happier times, it reminds you that you need to savor every moment. So that's what I do.
And that's what we've done with the last hour with you, Inka. So thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you for
so much
having me.
for joining us. We have a thing that we do
Okay.
with every single guest, and we're gonna do it with you as well.
Okay.
When I was a kid, I would watch these athletes, and
Oh, no. What are you
and
gonna-
I wished I could be an athlete that would do amazing things on the football pitch.
Okay.
But there was a guy called Steven Gerrard, one of my favorite players, who kissed
We're
the
gonna
camera
sign.
and signed it.
Oh,
And
I
so
love it.
we're going to give you the camera.
Do I have to
can
kiss
sign
it?
right- No, you don't
Okay.
have to kiss it. You can just sign it with your signature.
I love
Not the
it.
one that you use for your contract. Otherwise, RJ will get
Yes.
stressed.
No. I will not.
But
We'll use the showbiz.
the showbiz.
sign-
Yes, that's how. With the heart and the smiley face,
Yes,
whatever you
yes.
do.
Oh.
Thank you so much, Inka, for coming on the show.
Oh, it's open up a lot. Thanks, Ed.
Yes.
Happy to be here.
Yeah.
Do
Do I write like a message?
This too shall pass. There you go. Oh. Oh.
There's nothing. Hello?
There you go.
Okay, you can see it?
Yes.
Okay.
Shoot, sorry.
We're imperfect here.
Oh my gosh, it's permanent.
It's permanent. You're good. You're good. Keep on going.
This too shall pass.
Yan. Copy-paste yan sa mga kontrata, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much, Inka, for coming on the show. We love
Thank
having you. Is there anything that you want to share or invite people to?
Yes.
Anything? Yes.
Oh my gosh. So we started a podcast, my family and I. It's designed for kids. Please show it to them.
Okay.
It's designed for kids. It's called Rhymes and Tales.
Okay.
And we all act out the different parts in the stories. They're bedtime stories. They have episodes of alamats.
Yes.
And for a third season, we're going to do Bible stories.
Great.
We will be acting, not we will be, we are acting different parts of each story. So it's my brother, my sister, my aunt, my dad, my cousin, my mom, and I, and Tita Adi in it also. It's called Rhymes and Tales.
Okay.
It's on Spotify. My dad does amazing sound stage direction.
Great.
It really sounds like you're in it. And there's no visual component because it's really meant to be an auditory experience.
Great.
It's supposed to encourage the use of a kid's imagination.
There you go. And I just want to say, I know it's this one's for kids, but don't let it be limited. We all have a kid inside us. We all need a.
No, it's fun.
Our imagination is one of the most beautiful things ever.
Yes.
Use it. Use it. Thank you so much, Inka. I've learned from you today that there's beauty in the process. There is a purpose in it. Keep on going through it. And I am humbled personally to be able to just hear about your story and your journey. Not just in what you're doing, your craft, but also what you're again in your faith as it is a journey as well. So we're praying for you. We love you guys. We love your family.
Thank
you guys are
you.
amazing. And so we pray for everyone here that you guys have a good day, that everything's okay. And remember, and the highs and the lows, this too shall pass. We love you guys. We'll see you next time. Hey.